Hello there, and welcome to the first Tri-Channel Patreon production live stream. It'll be me and Sean here. Sean is just off screen getting things ready, and he'll be here to make sure everything, the audio is good and all that jazz. You might hear the audio slightly double up for a second because Sean's just making sure that it is indeed working. Yep. Cool. So yeah, we're just gonna be here for a little while, answering some questions. A little bit of Patreon housekeeping before we start. If you're a gold member and up, you should have gotten your merch codes sent out to you, so that should all be in your messages if you haven't checked them already. If you're a platinum member, you should have been messaged about the free merch item that you get every 3 months. And then, as also platinum, you'll get the thank you videos, and we'll be getting those sent out soon. I kind of like half coughed there, and I was like, "Oh, get that word out." So those will be sent out soon enough. And if you're gold and up, check your messages for merch items. So we'll just be here, answer some questions, some frequently asked questions, some questions that you have asked in the comments. Yep. And if you're watching live right now, obviously comment below.
Hello.
And we can add in answer your cues.
Yeah, we've got the comments here, and we've posted on Patreon as well. So feel free to ask as much as you want. Again, this is the exclusive Patreon Q&A. I'm going to turn off the sound here. I'm playing. So feel free to ask as much as you want. This is purely anything you want to know, and you can just have a little bit of a chat
about filming, editing, funny moments from videos, and we can go over maybe the first. One freelance question that often gets asked is, how do you pick ideas for, video ideas or products that we try? Like,
yes.
How do you pick that kind of thing?
Yeah.
You tell me, Sean.
Well, Colin, what we do is we have a little cauldron, and every morning we throw some apples into the cauldron. Ooh. And we say a little prayer.
Ooh, very good.
We dance. No.
Apple, toil and travel.
Give me a video idea now. I guess.
Well, some of the stuff obviously is people.
Yeah, it's a mix of things.
People find folks like yourself send in packages and say like, "Oh, I'd love to see you try this," or sometimes there'll be things that we'll research and look up and order in, or we'll see stuff in shops just here in Dublin, and we'll go, "Oh, that'd be good. We could do that for a video." So I suppose it's a mix of things, really. Yeah,
we're kind of always we anything that pops into our heads at any point in our daily lives. Always that'd be a good video. We'll throw it into our little. We've a Slack chat.
Water. Oh yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's just constantly writing stuff down.
So we're getting comments here. So. First of all, hello to Jacob Skill. Am I pronouncing that right? Bueller.
Yeah.
Bueller.
Anyone?
Bueller. Hello, boys. Says this is Delbert Dowdy. I love your name, Delbert. Hello, boys, from me and the missus.
Jeez.
How are we getting on?
How we go?
Jacob Shield says, thanks guys for doing this, particularly so late in your day. Sure, look it. It's only 10 p.m. It's not our bedtime yet.
Jake actually did ask some questions on Patreon.
Oh, sweet. Okay. I'll just read out two more of these.
Sorry.
Greetings from Tacoma, from Groovy Drew. Love watching you guys. Keep putting out such great content. Thank you, Toy Rodeo. Greetings and salutations from Joseph Madden.
Oh.
And hello from... You like Shill. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jacob. Just double checking.
Yes, Jacob's questions here. He did ask. He said, "You guys are great fun and always look forward to the next vid." Thank you. He said, "Did the Bent Paddle cold pressed coffee beer from the Minnesota Beer Shoot a year ago ever get sampled? Just curious. All 3 breweries featured in the video. Loved watching it. Hammerheart even photoshopped on their bottles into a Skyrim screenshot for the next event they had." I think that's cool because Kira, I think, makes a joke like it's like something you'd see in Skyrim or Red Dead Redemption or something like that. Yeah. That's cool. I never knew that. What a nice little bit of info there.
There you go.
Did we ever try it? I actually think, I'm not sure. I think but that might have been. I think there's a couple of beers over there that I thought were extras.
Yeah.
So maybe it was just perhaps we missed out on a beer rather.
It could be something like that. Now also there is one thing that we must say about stuff that we get sent sometimes. Because we'll get a lot of stuff, and we can only film so much. So it does happen sometimes that we'll get stuff sent, and then it might be out of date by the time we get to film. So it could be the case with those. And obviously, like, incredible apologies for not being able to do it, but logistically we can only do so much. And like we massively appreciate anytime people send us stuff. It's just again it's great.
Yeah, it is so good.
So but yeah, I think in response to that, we'll have a look on the off chance that it has gone off. Well, you know, we can have a look and see if there's anything there we can
salvage.
Yeah, or maybe
maybe there's like one or two good drops.
Yeah, or maybe there's something there that we could see if it's available somewhere else.
Yes,
we'd
of course.
be able to
we can like
do the video.
Resource or something. He also asked you. He answered a few questions here. He said, "How do new triers find their way to the table?"
To the table. It sounds so official.
This is also asked by Colin. Is it Mickey Mouse? If that is your real name. Also asked, how many requests do you get from people wanting to be on the Try channel? Do you have them do auditions? Well, essentially, if anyone is in Ireland, I guess, mainly Dublin, really. If you go to try.media/apply, you can find details and requirements to be a trier. So basically, we put out a kind of sort of casting call kind of thing, like, hey, if you want to be a trier, come on down, or like submit a video basically, and then we review the submissions. And then based on that, we you know, we can kind of get a good vibe of like who people like, who they are, who we think they would work well with, and that kind of thing, if they'd fit in with this whole thing.
And we just get people to like film a couple of minutes clip of them just talking to the camera, because I mean you never really know who can work well on camera, and like some people might be more acty, and then when they have to be themselves on camera they don't find it as easy, and some people would be kind of quiet, but then you put a camera in front of them and they're just energy crazy. So you never really know, but we do it in kind of rounds. We had one big round recently there last year, and that was pretty good. We got so many submissions, so many, and there was some great people. So we've already
seen some of them. Like we had Laura Goff, who's in the Papa John's Pizza. We had Callie-Ann, who's most recently the Jelly Beans video that went out there on Friday. She was in that one. So like, you know, it's definitely people that you always see pepper around. But we also, like, I think, you know, with the internet being the internet, it's like people being like, I don't like change. I want it to stay the same. So like, it definitely will be like peppered out. You know, we'd never just be like, here's a video with 6 people.
Six
never
people you don't know.
So
I know.
We like try to obviously like pair them with people that like would gel well with and have good chemistry. So would never really just be like, again, like where we're just like 6 people that it's just like you've never seen it. It'll always still have the core.
We're never gonna like kick the regular faces out, or like shove too many new people in there, because I mean it's important as well that who we get in, as entertaining as they could be on camera, they need to gel well with all the people that we have as well. And they need to have a good just a good kind of like rapport, but also like a good ethic for like working with other people, and you know, egos not being a thing and all that kind of stuff. So it's just, we just like to make sure if there's a new person joining, they're good crack, get on well with everyone.
They're sound and they're grand.
We got a few more comments here from people. Jacob Schill was like, I was just curious if it didn't make it the trip or everyone hit it. Good to know. Toy Radio, can we send items for you to try at any time, even if what I would be sending Christmas candy?
Well, I suppose recently, because obviously we went home for Christmas. There were some packages that would be Christmas themed that recently we have filmed. So like they might go up obviously in the next couple well, they might go in the next couple of weeks. Granted, it would be long past Christmas. But that's just kind of how it is. Like, I mean, I think we did that last year. Someone sent us Christmas hostess snacks, and we put the video out like late January or whatever. But again, it's just like we don't want to go, well, we haven't gotten around to this, and it's January, so we just won't try it. Like, exactly. So I don't know. I think maybe sending something Christmas related now might perhaps be a little too late. The packages that we recently got sent were sent in December, but we just weren't filming in like late December. So I think if it is a Christmas package now, sadly, it might be a little bit late. But that's the only real thing.
We have another comment here from I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher your name, but you please tell me please comment on how to say it right. German.
Just don't say German. You could at least said like Gearman. You just went.
That looks like a misspelling of Dermot's name, actually. That looks like what people say.
It's another video with Gearman.
Gearman, good old Gearman. Do you decide on who to ask based on what you try, or just go through the list of who's available at any given time?
Kind of a mix of.
Yeah, kind of. So whenever we're filming, we always we have our group of people, and we here we're filming at these times. These are the slots. People let us know your availability.
Yeah.
And people comment, and we essentially depending on who's available really is how we work it out. But we also like to be fair. We like to cycle it so everyone gets a fair shot. People who are in one weekend, then we'll move to the bottom of the list for getting chosen for the next weekend. So that way it keeps fair.
And I suppose that also goes to the point where someone's like, why haven't I seen this person in videos for a while? Again, other people have lives and things. People might be away for traveling for a month, or might be busy or have their own work and jobs and stuff.
George, for instance, lives in Scotland.
Scotland.
So
stuff like that, where it's obviously can only do videos whenever, not as opposed to someone who's here who's just I'm free, blah blah, I can do this or whatever. So obviously things like that limit people's availability. And then also kind of our upload schedule as well would also be why haven't I seen... I remember there was a period where I think it was Dermot wasn't in 7 videos in a row or something. But he had been in filming. So
just with the way the upload schedule worked out.
So sometimes, exactly. So it might feel to us they've been around, blah, blah, blah. And someone's I haven't seen this person in ages.
And we're
it's just kind of how our upload schedule kind of alternates.
So... Toy Rodeo says awesome. It's Toy Rodeo? Yeah, awesome, thanks. Very welcome. Bobby Suavo says hello from Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas.
Hope you're winning big, Bobby.
Good man, Bobby. Yermund Higraf says just skip the G, so it's Yermund. German.
I was right with my guess.
You were right. James Baker says, hi, my hat is off to all of you. You're a lot braver than I. You know what, James? You could be brave too. We don't know you. You could be climbing mountains and shit.
Yeah. James braver.
Our hats are off to you. We're not even wearing any hats. Bobby Sava says, if we send stuff to be tried, can we request specific triers? So we do get this a lot when people send gifts. And what we'll say about that is that you can if you like, but just bear in mind that it's not always possible to get all of the people you want, and sometimes even just one. Just with the way that we
availability.
The way
people might not be
if they're not available, and we have videos to film, and especially, and this goes back to the dates of stuff that we get sent as well. Say if something's about to go off in a few weeks, so we have to get it filmed, and someone's requested some people, and it's just not possible to get anyone in. We'll try it, but you do have to realize that it's a lot of the time it's not as possible to get those people in. So
we'll try, but we can't guarantee it. But that was the that was going to be the original name of the channel, but it was just way too long.
We'll try,
but we can't guarantee it. Channel
just doesn't roll off the tongue.
I suppose that's a good point. I wonder other channels that do the kind of thing, be oh, that's gonna go off. Oh, just the little things about channels like this are just little feasibility of that's gonna go off soon. We better film.
Exactly.
It's funny.
We have a full storeroom here, so we'll always have stuff.
Stuff to try.
I think when we go to more of the Patreon one, I'm just gonna get some water.
That's quite
my mouth is dry.
My mouth is.
Also, let us know if the sound and everything is. Let us know if the sound and everything is okay, please. Thank you very much.
I'm sure the sound is real crisp there. Yes. Let's see. Bunraku on Patreon, who I hope I'm saying that right. I know your name is Joseph, because you sent a package recently. So it says, what's the longest time you have had between filming and posting an episode? I'm again with the way that we film and then have with the way we kind of sometimes upload stuff. Sometimes a video might have actually been filmed a while ago and it hasn't gone up. I do know there is a video that we have filmed, I think May or something, but it hasn't gone up yet because I think it's I think it's like Easter candy technically, but even when we filmed it, it was past Easter, and then by the time it was like Halloween, and it's like we can't post this video now, so we might just end up posting that video like a couple of months from now.
It is, but like we always. Because we're always filming stuff and we're always making the videos, so
some things take more preference.
Yeah, exactly.
And stuff like that.
And stuff gets but we'll always kind of have a pool of videos to choose from, which is nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, that does just mean that sometimes like a video could come out months later, and it's always funny for the tryers as well when they see that they're like, I don't remember filming that at all. Like they're watching it and they're like, oh, I wonder who's in this video, and they see themselves and they're like, when was this? It could have been. I think the longest could have been like 9 or 10 months, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. I do think that, like, just again, like things get more bumped up, or like, you know what I mean? Like when I film a video, like say for example, like when I film a video, like last week that it was gonna go up sooner than a video we filmed, 2 months ago or something. But that's just because it's like, like. I don't know, say we film like an alcohol video, it's like, oh, we need to post an alcohol video, blah, blah, blah. So that would jump up, and as a result, a video we shot a while ago just doesn't make it. So like, it's not really a case of like, or I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, just basically just like things like that affect the kind of upload schedule of videos being like bumped up. For the directors, what was each of your favorite episodes to direct?
I
suppose in a way, technically, we all, well, for the most part, we would direct a part. Yeah. Or maybe not every shoot, but at least part of.
Definitely part of every shoot, because in the way like with different pairs and different filming times. I think strongest alcohol is still one of my favorites. I know I'm in it.
Yes.
But
you filmed the other two parts. I filmed the part that you and Kelly did.
There's actually a fun. There will be an extended version of Strongest Alcohol coming. I think it's almost 16 minutes longer. Sure. So the original video is about 9. Yeah. So it's almost double the length.
There you go.
And there's a lot of funny bits in that. There's a real good bit of you because it's me and Kelly sitting beside each other, and Colin's behind the camera, and he's giving a shot. Oh. And you just see his face like recoiling.
That sounds like me.
It does sound like
I did try in the Drinkopoly follow-up games that we did, and then you were like, "Do you want to do 95%?" And I was like, all right, I'll do it. I was like, "How did?" Yeah, okay. I'll do it. It's not great. That 95% alcohol.
I think that just another one of mine is the pole dancing.
Oh yes.
Which was very fun. Yes. Definitely, like getting out of the studio is always great. Definitely something we want to do more of as well.
100%.
So hopefully 2020 we'll do a few more of those.
Yes.
It was just those kind of ones are funny because you kind of you have a plan of vaguely what to do, but you just you film a lot. Yeah. And then those ones come together way more in the edit than. Like with this, it's always like you chop everything together. You can see it.
Product 1, product 2.
Yeah.
Whereas like that's a bit more looser, freeform.
And it's nicer, kind of like discovering like what's the segments and all that kind of stuff.
100%. For me, it would probably be the drunk Irish people play Super Mario Maker 2, because that video came out the day the game came out. So it was 9 a.m. I was outside a shop at 9 a.m. to get the game, got the game, was here for, came to the studio, had everything set up the day before, but I had the guys come in at 10 a.m. and had them, just drinking shots, playing the game, and and then I had, they finished up, I think, like 11:30, and then I had the whole day to edit that entire video to get it up for 9 p.m. I think I was editing. Yeah, that was. I think I was still uploading the video at 8:30. Like I had, at 8 o'clock on Twitter, it's like 1 hour warning. The video's coming out. That was also a 1 hour warning for me because I was
powered through that day.
This video still isn't done. So yeah, that was just a really fun. I obviously I love Funhouse or I love games and things, but
on brand for content.
Yeah, I just think it's a real. I think that just allowed a lot of funny moments and a lot of a good dynamic between the three playing, and there was a bit of competitiveness. I mean, I'm sure if you're watching for pure gameplay, it's probably not the most entertaining thing. No. But if you're watching for the banter and the drinks,
messing up the gameplay,
great. then it's pretty good. So that one was probably a big one for me, just because I thought it was just very, very fun. Always felt good to just throw alcohol at
just see what happens. Speaking of that, not Delbert Dowdy. Suzanne Dowdy asks, can we get more roulette vids? The missus here, love you guys. That's
there you go.
Suzanne is her name. Thank you, Suzanne.
There you go.
The roulette videos are always fun. I think we took a bit of a break from them. Can't remember why. I think we wanted to try some other maybe floor games and stuff.
Yeah, I suppose we were trying to kind of do different things.
And I think we had done a few relatively close together.
Yes.
And we didn't want to overload, oversaturate.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, didn't want to just have nothing but drink roulette. But I think we definitely have some ideas for new ideas. Also, the way we did the last two was when we did a drink roulette, and then drunk people do the one was drink roulette.
They're always fun.
Drink roulette and the drunk riddles, and then drink roulette and the drunk Lego.
Yeah.
Those two were great, two back-to-back videos. So I think if we were to do it again, we would do something else where it's drink roulette and then
also
drunk people do something.
We have to do absinthe roulette.
Well, yeah, we would do
possibly the next one.
Yeah. I mean, we did run out of the 80% absinthe in the Uno, but sure, we can always get another bottle. So that'll definitely be one, I think. Yeah. Pretty just take that drink roulette all the way to the top.
Do you? It's a question out to any of you watching. Do you like the drink roulette videos? Is there anything you'd want done differently in them? Is there anything you want more of? Is there anything you want less of?
I think one note that we would know is it's a bit of taking a page out of Dua Lipa's book as getting some new rules.
Oh my god, I had no idea where you were going. Yes, definitely, because we had a lot of those rules in the Jenga one as well.
Yes. Well, I mean, that Jenga video, none of the rules were never seen.
We wrote 56 rules.
And five. I think it was 5. 4 single shots, 1 double shot. People were between.
And 3 more rules.
I do like when reading the comments of videos. That one, the drunk Jenga one, was there's no way that could have happened. That was scripted. Or the battle shots, the way it ended with George's worst shot was the last one. People were there's no way that happened. And I was that's just a perfect storm of things lining up. I'm amazed that so ended up being that one. I was it just has the perfect narrative, and I wouldn't have even thought to be if at any point we did try to plan these videos that we'll make it this shot and that shot. It was just this is perfect. That drunk Jenga thing though was just shot.
They were hammered. And then those. What was I gonna say? I had a point. No, it's gone.
Well,
left my brain.
There you go. More content like that you can see coming to Try Channel 2020.
Forgetting things that were in my head.
I think it was just more drink roulette, was it?
Yeah.
Another question here from Jacob says, what does it take to make Ryan Cullen happy? That's a good question. I don't know. Probably just
American football.
Oh yeah, he does.
Big fan of
that. I was gonna say just I don't know, probably someone falling down a stairs, or getting the enjoyment of suffering from others. I would imagine.
Ryan actually, contrary to properly, is actually a fluffy bunny. He's a sweetheart.
He's a sweetheart.
He's actually he's very supportive as well.
Yeah.
Contrary to all his
external demeanor.
Yes, his character is the dark Ryan. He's actually gas. He's a great crack. Lovely lad.
Yeah.
Big fan of Ryan.
Big fan.
You got some more Patreon.
Yes, I do. Yermund asked, alcohol-related shoots seem to be popular, and sometimes it seems to be fairly early in the day. What's the earliest time you put a bottle of booze in front of a trier during a shoot? Usually, it probably would be around
11 a.m.?
Yeah, maybe 11 a.m. 12 a.m. Well, technically, actually, that Drunk Mario Maker was at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
So that would probably technically be the earliest. But if you're just the regular alcohol videos, would be 11 a.m.
About that, yeah.
11, 12, whatever. I remember a guy in a pub told me once it was a sin to drink before noon, but hey, gotta make those videos.
We're all sinners at the end of the day.
It's before noon somewhere.
Okay, 2 seconds. We're just gonna scroll through here, see if there's anything more in the Patreon comments.
Patreon comments. How many tries have restrictions? No meat. This is from Bunraku Joseph. Says, how many tries have restrictions? No meat, no spicy, no alcohol. I mean, no alcohol. I mean, some people don't drink. Like Davey, for example, doesn't drink. Some people, even like filming this month, some people are doing dry January. So they're like, hey, I don't want to do it. I'm like, that's cool. That's all right. Some people no meat. I'm trying to think of who my brain's who doesn't eat meat.
Lolsey.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes. Martin doesn't eat meat. There's a few people. No spicy. I don't think really no spicy is a.
That's more of a preference.
Yeah. Just like please.
That's one we wanted here too.
No spicy.
But yeah, no, it's a lot of people have their own stuff, and we always want to be sure as well that we don't get someone in of like, here's a chocolate video and a meat video, and they're like, I'm lactose intolerant and a vegetarian. And we're like, oh, balls.
Whoops. I know. Shannon can't eat kiwi.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was that kiwi for Loco. Which couldn't have it. Someone was like, it's probably artificial kiwi. Why didn't she taste it? And I was like, because
maybe we didn't want a chance.
Maybe. Don't want someone dying.
Yeah. I have a comment here, Bob K. I found you guys last year around this time when my wife was out of town visiting family. I started with the Krispy Kreme episode and quickly watch everything. I introduced it to her when she got back, and we've been loving it ever since. Thank you very much, Bob K.
Thank you.
I kind of miss the reaction videos. I'd love to see a new one for Rick and Morty or Dairy Girls. Also, if there's any specific from the States you'd like to try, let us know and we can see about sending something. So, thank you very much, Bob K.
Thanks, Bob K.
That's something to answer, because I think some people we used to do a lot more watching videos.
Yes.
We used to react to TV shows or YouTubers or all that kind of crack. And there's 2 reasons that we have stopped that. The first is, I mean, YouTube's always changing anyway, and the algorithm's insane and crazy.
Yeah.
But
I don't have to be like the algorithm.
Yeah,
but like that does happen.
But it is something that you have to consider. And it used to be possible to do those videos more. But nowadays, if you feature a clip, and to be fair, the videos were featuring a lot of the footage.
Yeah.
That's then the copyright of whatever that is. Whether it's a TL, like say it was like My £600 Life, that's owned by TLC.
Yeah.
Say it was a YouTuber, it's
like
owned by the YouTuber.
We did a Gordon Ramsay video.
Yeah,
for example,
Gordon Ramsay. And I think we did one for Childish Gambino's This Is America.
Yeah, that was one of our first watching videos.
And that was one of our first ones that got big as well.
Viral,
but all of those will get, more often than not, claimed by the original copyrights holder.
And like obviously it's understandable because it's a TV show and that Childish Gambino's music, like it's a bit more understandable that these things kind of get claimed. It is a bit unfortunate, because like obviously some of the videos that like we would have done do well, like for example, like ones I think we did the American football tackle video or whatever. Like some of them do well and you're like, oh great, but then some of them either because they get demonetized, or we did a hockey hits one that got age gated, and like because of that I guess they get less suggested, and as a result then they just don't like get the views or whatever.
Views wise, they would be the weekest on a lot of the stuff we'd put up as well.
Yeah. So like
unless they go viral.
Yeah, exactly.
The chance of that is a lot lower as well. So
and then also when you make one, you're like, oh, I like, is this just gonna get like struck with a copyright thing? So then it's just kind of like, oh, we'd rather just focus our efforts into videos that
it's not really worth it then.
Exactly. Like, you know what I mean? Because I know some people do like them because it adds a bit of a different dynamic and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like if they're just gonna get struck, then they're just not gonna get suggested and they'll just get seen less. So then it's just a weird kind of double-edged sword that we have to fall back on. I don't know.
So that kind of just makes sense to. I think as well, probably it's nicer for you to be able to see videos where it's people full screen reacting and making jokes and comments, as opposed to people being small in the corner. Some more stuff on Patreon then. Kathleen Anglin says she'd love to see us be able to get out of the studio more, so we talked about that already, and I really miss you guys trying different types of cooked foods from other countries would be something that we could look at doing.
We could look at doing, I suppose that could be something we could do. I mean, recently we kind of did stuff with the like Papa John's video and stuff like that, like food instead of just like jerky, snacks, alcohol, whatever. So that's something definitely we could look at doing. Kind of like, I suppose, more kind of maybe like
meals and stuff.
Meals and stuff like that.
There's a lot more obviously that goes into that. We have to like find find a chef, find a good chef, but someone who also knows the foods, because there's nothing worse than saying we're going to do this, and then the video features something, and everyone in the comments is like, that's the wrong way to do it, or it's the wrong thing. So
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, we want to be sure we're culturally actually getting what the food is.
100%.
So there's a little bit more involved behind that, hence why it's like just resources wise, it takes a lot more. So we could definitely look at including a bit more, but that would be the reason why it's not. You wouldn't see it as much. Also,
he's saying to go out of the studio.
Yes.
Kathleen Anglin could go fishing.
Hey.
Ho! That's me fishing for a joke. Oh, yeah.
You did it.
I'm just gonna tap. Sorry, we're recording this live stream there. All for later Patreon.
Card.
Oh no, it's just the second thing. Look, it should be. Oh, this. Let's see. It's all G, baby.
It's just to be live. I'm checking on the phone here.
Sorry, apologies for that.
I think we are.
This is the fun behind the scenes things of live streams.
Yeah, we're great.
Just double checking, recording this and live streaming this at the same time. We're just trying to see, testing how recording and live stream works.
So thank you for the feedback that the audio and video is good as well.
Good.
The Try channel has asked, who's your favorite female producer?
Oh, probably Sean.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at being a producer. Kelly, obviously.
Kelly's somewhere and he's just like a bottle flying in.
Just like, oh God.
Say it right. We love Kelly.
Kelly's the best.
So, how much does clicking the like buttons, this is Toy Rodeo, really make a difference, even if we're already a subscriber? Hugely.
Yes.
The more interactions a video gets, so this is comments, likes, whatever. The more it gets, the more YouTube favors it and pushes it higher in search results and puts it in the suggested. And it's also the rate at which it gets likes and comments as well. So if it's getting a lot like really quickly, YouTube's like, oh, this video is, it's doing well, it's popular, and YouTube want people to stay on YouTube as long as they can. So if they find a video that is getting people to sit down and watch, whether it's in the app or whether it's in desktop or whatever, they'll push that out wherever, you know.
That's why you'll see like a video that goes on like the trending page, because it means that like a lot of people are watching it, like say as soon as it comes out. A lot of people, it gets a burst of views, but also people are watching the majority of the video or most of the video. Then it's like, oh, people are watching this video and not just watching a couple of minutes and bowing out. They're watching the whole thing. So then it's like, whoa, this is a whatever high engagement video, so it bumps it up. So chances are like that's why you'll see a video that we do that's like trying alcohol or whatever, and it goes on the trending page or something, and it's like, oh, that's why, because people are like, oh, not only am I watching this, but I'm watching the whole thing, like strongest alcohol, because people are just like, oh, strongest alcohol, and they'll actually stick around for each drink or whatever. So
it does make a difference. So when we ask, we're not just saying it to wind you up.
When those guys are like and subscribe, it really helps me out, guys. It really does help. It does help. It is cliche, but cliches wouldn't be cliches.
Suzanne Dowdy says, and this is a question for me, what's on tip mean? You said it in Strongest Shots video, and I say it all the time now when I need to be okay. So what that means is that's me saying Han tip. It's HONTIPP, and it's short for like go on Tipperary. Tipperary is the county that I'm from, and it's like their sports team in the Irish sport of hurling. We'll often say, if you're attending one of these matches, you go Han tip. And it's just a fun little thing from home that I say. But I'm very glad you've adopted it, Suzanne, as a saying, and I fully approve. So that's Han tip. That's very sweet. It's HON and then separate space capital T IPP. And that's short for Tipperary. So
IPP, UPP, we all PP.
We all PP together.
Han tip.
Bobby Suavo. Is it Suavo or Suavo? It's probably Suavo. How tall is Dermot and Kira? They seem extremely tall. I don't know. Wouldn't know their heights off the top of our head.
Every try that comes in, we go, right, get on the measuring. It's like
walk up to the measuring yardstick.
It's like your childhood, like age 3. It's like Dermot, Kira, George.
And they're all adults, so it doesn't change too much.
It's just like,
oh jeez. I don't know, but I think I'm either 6 foot or 6. Oh, it's centimeters, I suppose. Isn't it?
Oh god.
Look, I've no idea, but they're
5'11".
tall-ish, I guess. They're not like skyscrapers.
Yeah. Depends. Usually at the end of a drinking video, most people are like this, so they'd be pretty short, I guess.
Yeah.
And then usually at the start of the video, they'd be up here, so they'd be pretty tall. I'm talking absolute shite.
Okay, let's see what else we have here on the Patreon comments. This.
I am double checking because we did put up, I suppose, 1 or 2
yeah.
posts about the thing, so I will double check that there is. Apologies, guys. This is you're figuring out
so
just as we are.
James Dean says Try makes his day. These bloopers and BTS behind the scenes videos are gravy, so thank you very much, James Dean. He would like to know how we shoot them. Do we bring in 2 people at a time, or are other pairs waiting in the wings? I'm also curious about what happens after the shoots. Prepping for the next shoot, comparing notes, staggering out into the late morning, completely pissed. So we shoot them with it's always in pairs. We'll never have people waiting outside to come in. Like, people always get their filming times, and we're like, right, we're going to take you for these block of hours. You come in, shoot whatever we need, and then go. In between, then we just kind of like at all times we know the videos we're shooting for the blocks of filming that we have. We have everything set up and ready to go, and we just take it in turns, all 3 of us. Then we come in and kind of take the shoots, direct them.
So I mean, it'll be like that. So that's why you'll see, like, in one video, like, or for one pair, it might be me talking behind the camera, and the next pair might be Kelly talking behind the camera, and you talking behind the camera. So it wouldn't just be like one video is one person. We used to do that very early on, and then it just made it easier. That it was like, oh, it's just easier if you just take this block of 2 hours, or this pair, or this block of whatever.
God, yeah, we did.
So that's why it was just easier now. It's just like, all right, you just get this pair, you get this pair, or whatever. So it is funny when people try to work out like how we film videos, because I remember, like, there was a video I was in, and I also shot. I was producing. So there's one pair where I'm talking behind the camera, and then it cuts to me here, like, talking, and then someone's like, "Oh, did you see that? Like, they must film all, like, as if we had 3 tables, 3 cameras. They must film all these together, because you could hear that guy talking, and then it cut to the next thing." And I was like, how elaborate would that be, that we just, like...
Imagine if we had those resources.
Yeah, but the idea that, like, we'd be talking and be like, ba-da-ba-da-ba, and then, like, no, stop, I'm eating this now, so you stop, and then okay. It was just, like, the idea of that being that elaborate.
Yeah.
Granted, there was funny moments where, Dermot would be like, oh, in the advent calendar shoot, where it was like, oh, let's cut to, whatever, like, Paul and thing. There's times like that where it's set up for a joke, but it's just the one table, nothing crazy.
Just have the one trusty table. She's gotten a few stab marks actually looking at it. I was
going to say, there's a few little dings.
Poor little table. I'm going to put some plasters on it.
I know, I was taking stills the other day. I made sure to keep the thing covered. I was like, make sure it doesn't.
Because I remember doing the same thing. I was in... I think it was the Pacific Northwest video, and I was also behind the camera for that. But there's one shot where it's like, it's clearly my arm handing something, and then it cuts to me sitting at the table and be like, "Oh yeah, it's pretty good."
It's like, you just give me. Are there 2 shots?
Yeah. Is everyone Sean?
6 Seans. Right? Oh, now I'm Sean.
Can never have too much Sean. Bobby Suevo. Sorry. He asks, okay, last question. Before we gotta go, are you all the same on video as off, or is any trier have a character for the vids but is much different in person IRL?
No, I don't think there's anyone that's like, alright, oh, thanks guys, blah, 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 camera off. Alright, Jesus Christ.
Everyone, no one's like night and day kind of like.
No one's just like, alright, tell me where we're filming.
Yeah.
What?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Everyone's just like the same.
Yeah.
For the, what I mean? Granted, for the video, you might be like 5% more like.
Yeah, you get a bit more amped up because you're on camera, and like if you were to talk normally how you speak, you'd be talking like this the whole time, and you'd seem very low energy. So you talk like this, and you go like this, and you do these things, and it's crazy.
You tested the audio earlier, and I was like, "You're testing audio. Is this how it'll sound?" But that's something like this, and then I'm like, "Hey, how's it going?"
So you put on a bit of energy, but you're never not true to. I think that seems to be the big reason that like the likes of you and the likes of everyone who watched the channel like it so much, because like at the end of the day what we do is it's it's tasting, it's drinking, it's your standard kind of reaction-y stuff, but people stick around for the personalities.
And it's like natural reactions, like honest observations, like no one's just like, I sure love this thing, and like it's always just like, that's fucking
exactly.
So there's never like I don't know, like, oh, better say something nice. It's just like, I hate that. That is garbage. So there's no one's like night and day. Everyone would be the same because we all chat away before in the shoots and afterwards. So. It's not like camera's off. All right, that's it. I'm never
get out of here. Just not speaking at all.
So everyone's sound and nice and the same. On camera's off.
There you go.
There you go.
Eric J. Green says, I think being themselves shows through the honesty. Thank you.
There you
go. Joseph Madden says, Kira playing with knives ruining your table. You're not wrong. Definitely sounds like a Kira thing. Bobby Silva says, thanks for everything, guys. You're absolute best. Keep on keeping on. We'll keep watching. Thanks, Bobby.
Thanks, Bobby.
Big fan.
Big fan, Bobby.
Cool. Let's go back into more Patreon comments. What time-wise, what are we on now?
We are at 11:15. We've been going for about 40 minutes now.
Tell us if you're enjoying this. Are you getting info that you wouldn't have had before?
Do you like this behind-the-scenes look?
Yes.
Do you like a peel behind the curtain? Do you like getting to see how the sausage gets made here at the Try Channel?
Mm-hmm.
Let us know.
Lovely sausage. Okay, let's go back in. Binging our videos. Thank you very much, Lisa Adams. Maeve Robertson. I'm probably one of your older viewers, 74, but I still look forward Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the Try Channel. What I've done. Thank you very much, Maeve Robertson.
Very sweet comment. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't think we can state enough how massively appreciative we are of every one of our patrons.
Yes.
Just the fact that what you're doing is it is supporting us. It's helping us, maintain everything and grow everything. And I think we really feel that since we have launched it, we've been able to do like a lot more, and we've been able to start like getting a lot more ideas together and planning and kind of like having the idea of the growth that we've wanted.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's obviously going to be reflected, obviously, I suppose, in the content that we've been making.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Obviously, we're going to America.
At
the very end of next month, we'll be going to. We're going to America for Playlist Live, so that'd be cool. We'll get to obviously like go to the event. I'm 100% unsure what exactly we'll be doing there.
We don't have the full details,
but we look forward to that. Obviously,
we'll be at the convention.
Yeah, at the convention.
So
getting to obviously like kind of meet people, hang around and stuff like that. So that'd be good. And obviously it'd be cool to have the tries over and have that big old Irish delegation.
Irish try travels. And yeah, look, I mean, obviously, if all goes well there, we could do other things, other places in the future. Could be more traveling. So
I think
again, another thing that stuff like the Patreon and everything that we do helps us out is that we can start to like plan more traveling and I mean,
that's the dream.
We did last year in Dublin. We did the live stage show.
Yes,
which was fantastic.
Yes.
And the format worked really well, and we're really excited about it. And we'd love to like. God knows when it would happen, but like an idea to maybe bring that, travel around with it. So
that'd be cool.
That's very long term goal. Very, very long term. But I think that'd be really cool.
That'd be really, really cool.
Robin Cook says, I've already gotten so much entertainment value from this channel, I would feel like a heel if I didn't become a patron. Thank you very much, Robin Cook.
Very sweet.
I would like to see the Try channel hit the road and go out about, so exactly what we were chatting about. Out and about Ireland so we can see the beautiful country. Maybe hit up some bars, restaurants, galleries, malls, sporting venues, beaches, or festivals, but in a quasi-controlled environment. Yeah, we'd like to be in a quasi-controlled environment where you won't have to deal with hammerheads or wind noise. Ooh, very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
There, really brought the production level into that there.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, and again, that kind of ties into what we're talking about.
More outdoorsy shoots.
Yeah, doing more traveling and I think if we could. Yeah. Ireland there's a lot to do in Ireland. I think if we could ever figure out stuff, because we are also conscious that we want to be making stuff that people will want to watch.
Yes.
Like en masse.
Yeah.
So
like, you know, obviously things that'll be like, whoa, that's an interesting video.
Yeah.
And if it's just like Irish people sit in the park and feed the ducks.
Yeah. A lovely time.
That is a lovely time, but it might not exactly be the most like whoa video. So, you know, we obviously have to make sure that obviously that it works. That's more universal, I suppose, of an idea. I think we do already have some ideas of like things we'd like to do, like outdoorsy shoots.
Yeah.
Again, it's just like that's all what 2020 is going to be.
Yeah.
Getting a start on that and getting cracking on those.
Exactly. Yeah. We've got loads of spreadsheets to keep ourselves organized, and we got a big, huge doc full of video ideas that we're always adding to as well. So
Excel at its finest.
It's exciting. It's very exciting. Some more comments here. Justin Madden says, definitely enjoy the behind the scenes, but you can keep your sausage to yourself.
Okay.
There you go, Colin. Don't see how your sausage gets made.
All right then.
Jacob Schill says, this has been good, yeah. Also glad to have a way to support through Patreon, as sending things in can be difficult. Thank you very much, Jacob Schill.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Toy Radio says, I'll go with, I enjoy seeing behind this curtain. If you ever need anything from Texas, let me know. Thank you very much. That's also very kind.
Very soon. Yeah, we should try those Bucky's. Beaver.
Bucky's Beaver Nut. Who boy?
Those are fun.
They were great.
Yeah, I suppose. What was the point? Oh yeah, no, sorry, just more behind the scenes. Look, yeah, I think we'd definitely like to I suppose do more of this. I think it's cool to obviously kind of like talk about this because granted, I suppose that's also part of the YouTube live streams that we do. We kind of get to like have a bit more of a casual chat. Like, granted, obviously it's like usually with the wheel and we're trying stuff and all that, but like it is again having a bit more of a casual thing rather than like the kind of format of the tasting things and stuff like that. I think like stuff like this is a lot more loose and free form and a bit more,
exactly.
Again, adds a bit more personality than just like 6 people trying things.
I think it'd be definitely fun on one of the live streams to do do Jenga, do like a drunk Jenga as a stream, like, you know, with 3 people and keep the rules and stuff. And that'd be good crack.
I think it'd be cool. Yeah, it's definitely like some of that. I think that's the thing with when we did floor games, like really happy with how all those 5 videos went. Like, I think those are really strong videos, and I think it really like showcases like the kind of like cast of the range of triers that we have and stuff. But I like with your feedback that we had on Patreon, like I understand that maybe like the 3 or maybe the 4-person games were a bit like a bit
much,
But maybe if it was more team-based games or something rather than 4 people against each other, if you know what I mean. Maybe it was like 2 people and they get to do something, and then 2 people and then they get to do. You know, it might be a bit more of a easier dynamic.
And that's why the Patreon is great, because we get that kind of feedback.
Instant feedback,
because like you
and constructive feedback.
Exactly, like you get a lot of feedback in the general YouTube comments, but it can be hard to find actual constructive. People are like, hi, I did enjoy this thing, but here's the reason why, and here's what you could maybe do to make it more enjoyable. Like we love that, because it states exactly something we can fix.
That's the thing.
Not just like, this is awful.
I think it's obviously like positivity always will go much further than negativity. But like, obviously it's easy to be like, oh, I didn't like this or whatever. But it's just it's great to be like, all right, I didn't like this kind of thing, or I thought this episode was a little weaker compared to this episode or whatever, that kind of thing. Like, I think, to be fair, like the Battle Shots is definitely a more simpler game, because it's just again, it was just 2 people and the game is just guessing where the thing is, rather than the Uno thing where it's like each round is like 25 minutes. Like, that Uno shoot is like so long, and I was like had to cut it into like a whatever 14-minute.
I was sitting behind the camera when Uno was being played, and like it was good crap, but it was just mental. There was so much happening.
Even though it's like 1 minute and 30 seconds into the final video, but it's like time to first shot 28 minutes. Like, I just wanted to like convey like how much time
it's taken a while,
how much time it's spent. It's like, you've only seen 1.5 minutes, but this has been almost half an hour. But yeah, like granted, I understand editing that. Like, it's a bit hard to follow the game when it's like, you know, one person's put down one card and then the camera cuts and it's probably like 12 cards later or something. But so yeah, it's definitely like I think there's definitely ideas that we have for more games that could be a bit more simplified and allow for the banter to be a bit more controlled, I suppose, or a bit more like coherent rather than just like speed round. Or yeah, or me shouting at 3 p.m. in the day, having been
Colin's allowed.
I'm a loud drunk.
When he gets drunk.
And if
But
you're
not bad.
No, yeah.
Just loud.
But like if you're at a club or if you're in a bar and it's 11 p.m. you're like you wouldn't notice it. But when it's 3 p.m. in the day and there's no funny happy music behind the video and it's just I
think it's we're almost at the hour now, so I think we'll wrap it up.
Yes, I think it's fair.
Yeah, this has been fun. This has been good. We this is our first Q&A live stream for Patreon exclusive, so we aren't really entirely sure. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Let us know. Please do. We can do more of these again because it's just two of us sitting down.
Again.
Get Kelly in as well.
Yeah.
Which is free.
It's just fun to obviously again just I suppose have more of a more communicative banter.
Back and forth.
That's what you call it. Yeah, it's just good to be able to do that and actually kind of get, I suppose, again, kind of feedback on stuff like the behind the scenes thing, the Patreon thing, a bit more vocal than just. I know it's kind of easier to just be like, put a post in the thing, be like, what do you think of this? But I think it's good to actually have this more back and forth feedback.
Yeah, I really do appreciate it.
Yeah. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for being part of this and adding to the fun.
So yeah, we're gonna head away now. Thank you very much to all of you who joined. Everyone who's commented: James Baker, Eric J. Green, Delbert and Suzanne Dowdy, Tony Rodeo, Jacob Schill, Joseph Madden, Bobby Suavo. Is there anyone else? Yermund, hey Graf, good man Yermund. Anyone else? Groovy Drew,
everyone and all who have commented.
Everyone.
Just everyone. So on Patreon there'll be more bloopers and extended cuts coming your way. Granted, you said the whole strongest alcohol.
Yeah.
Extended cut coming your way.
Good.
More bloopers, bloopity bloops. We've been editing more try videos.
Yeah.
And you'll be seeing them.
Flying through
You'll be seeing them 24 hours early on Patreon. So you'll be seeing more exclusive content, more fun stuff. And 2020 it's gonna be a grand old time. Woo! Yeah, and now Sean will have to actually get up to stop the live stream. So I'm just gonna sit here for a while.
So Colin, you entertain him there in the seconds that it takes me to get across the. Oh, there, yeah.
Okay, Sean. Yeah, well, it's been fun, guys. We had a lot of fun today here at the Try Channel, and if I'm gonna leave you on any note, it's this one. Sorry. I'm back. So surprise. And I forgot to say this live stream might be, it might be private because I think it'll technically go public on the channel. So we'll go private, but it'll be back up, re-uploaded onto Patreon so you can see it then. And leave it on a note like this one, baby. Woo!